It is now I who am to become the next king of England. This will mean that I must marry for power and wealth. But most important of all, my wife must give me many healthy sons. I am thinking that my brother Arthur, before he died, had only been married just 4 months to the Spanish princess Catherine of Aragon. She is beautiful and very rich. I would dearly love to marry Catherine. But oh dear, what a problem that makes. A pretty and wealthy Spanish princess would be perfect for my purpose. But in the Bible it says, thou shalt not marry thy brother's wife. Dear Father, delegate Cardinal Wolsey to write to the Pope in Rome and beg for special dispensation to clear the way for me to marry my brother's wife. After all, they were only married 4 months, and from the beginning, Arthur was never ever husband. Catherine is young, and her ladies in waiting promise she is still a virtuous maid.
Yes, son, I agree that is a reasonable idea, as we desperately wish to receive gold and jewels from Spain. That will be sent as a marriage dowry. Her father Philip of Spain is very rich. However, he has not yet paid her dowry, as he does not want to readily part with such a fortune. Now that Prince Arthur is dead, he will not send the gold unless we immediately betroth his daughter to you, our younger son, and the new heir to the throne of England.
Henry VIII has died, and the young Prince Henry wastes no time in marrying his brother's widow, the Spanish princess Catherine of Aragon, to whom he has been betrothed for many years.
Coronation takes place. England is overjoyed to have such a obviously in love with his new queen.
Alas, my father is dead. But oh, what a joy! For I care nothing so much for jewels and gold. Only that we should be married in haste and enjoy the very bliss for which we have waited so long.
Sire, I desire nothing so much as to become your wedded wife, with all due haste and bear you many sons. I have waited long and patiently for this moment, and now we have received the blessings for our union from our Holy Father, the Pope in Rome.
Alas, my love, you do
use is that?
Sire, I promise you, the next child will be a boy.
In the year 1526, he notices a girl at court with beautiful large black eyes.
Bullshit. Who is that girl over there with large black eyes, who dances so well and who speaks fluent French?
Why, Your Majesty, she is Anne Boleyn, recently returned from the French court. And you already know her sister, Mary, rather well.
Please have her brought over here so that I may speak with her in private.
Why, of course, sire. Madam, the king desires a word.
Madam, may I pay court to you, as I find you very pleasing to behold.
Sir, I'm most flattered to attract Your Majesty's eye, but I will not have you dishonor my good name as you have my sister's.
I will give you anything you ask for, precious jewels, fine horses, carriages, if you will consent to become my mistress.
Sir, you must first divorce Queen Catherine and then make me your queen. Before this, I consent to lie with you.
Wolsey, we should write to Rome immediately, for it is now clear to me that I have been sent before God. I have been punished, as justly after many years of marriage. I still have only one daughter. Oh God, where are my sons? I must put right this wrong and divorce Queen Catherine, who is the widow of my long-dead elder brother Arthur.
Set eyes on her. He has given her a title, Mrs. Jewel, and many fine clothes, and has eventually submitted to King Henry desire, and by 1533 she is pregnant. Henry to excel, so that the unborn child should not be illegitimate. He marries and is secretly, even though his first marriage to Catherine of Aragon has not yet been officially dissolved.
On May, the Archbishop of Canterbury declared Henry's first marriage to have been invalid. In June, just a month later, Anne was crowned queen, but the people of England did not like her, as they felt sorry for Queen Catherine.
I promise you, son, this baby I'm carrying will be a healthy boy, and you will be glad to have made me your queen. You will see, I'll give you many sons.
Lady Anne, you may be pleasing to my eye, but it is sons that I must have. Do not disappoint me, or you'll regret it.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you so long, delighting in your company. Prince's was all my joy. Prince's was my delight. Prince's was my heart of gold, and who but my lady Prince?
Why, Your Majesty, the Lady Anne has been safely delivered of a fine and healthy daughter. Long live Princess Elizabeth!
Long live Princess Elizabeth!
Wolsey, what use is that? I already have a daughter. The people of England are correct in their judgment, for which they do not like her. I fear that Lady Anne has bewitched me. She must die. Sorry for me, Wolsey. I must marry again.
Good Christian people, I come hither to die, for according to the law, and by the law I am just to die. And therefore I'll speak nothing against it. I come hither to accuse no man, nor to speak anything of that, whereof I am accused and condemned to die. But I pray God, save the king, and send him long to reign over you. For a gentler, nor a more merciful prince was there never. And to me, he was ever a good, a gentle, and a sovereign lord. And if anyone will meddle of my cause, I require them to judge the best. And thus, I take the leave of the world, and of you all. And I heartily desire you all to pray for me. O Lord, have mercy on me. To God I commend my soul. To Jesus Christ I commend my soul. Lord Jesus, receive my soul.
Are formally betrothed, and 2 weeks later, they were married at Whitehall Palace.
I will be a devoted wife. I seek only to do my duty and give you thy sons. You so desire, my lord and king.
Jane, in you I place all of my hopes for the future. I believe you to be my first true wife.
Sire, my time is near. Please ask England to pray for the safe delivery of our son.
Your Majesty, your union with the Lady Jane has been blessed with the safe delivery of a healthy son. England has a male heir to the throne. Long live Prince Edward!
Thanks be to God.
Alas, my love, do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you so long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight.
Alas, the king's prayer were not answered. His beloved wife Jane died of complication 2 weeks after giving birth to Prince Edward.
He still only has one male, heir Prince Edward.
Your Majesty, I desire an audience. I have brought you a fair likeness of Anne of Cleves, painted by Master Hans Holbein. Sire, this would be an excellent match, as it would suit us to have her father, the Duke of Cleves, as an ally. She looks pretty enough, don't you think, sire? And I hear she is strong and healthy, and I am sure she would be able to give you more sons.
Crumble. Crumble. I don't have much enthusiasm for this match. But if you think it has a merit, let us proceed with preparation. I am still in mourning for Jane, my only true wife, who gave me a son, and in so doing, lost her own life.
I'll sort it, sire.
This is not what Henry was expecting.
Your Majesty, may I present Anne of Cleves to your Royal Highness?
Crumble, what have you brought me here? She does not resemble Master Holman's portrait. You have tricked me horribly, and you will pay for it. I hope she has some courtly graces that she can play an instrument and sing better than her appearance may suggest. Madam, please first play and sing for me, and then we see how you dance.
And has fled from his arrival, ceremony, and courted and pursued. Henry has seen a young girl she is most attracted to. He wished that she could become the next wife rather than a homely Anne of Cleves.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you so long, delighting in your company. Prince's was all my joy. Prince's was my dear.
I do not wish to believe all that he said against my fifth wife, for she is pretty and lovely girl. She has brought much joy and comfort to me, and she has also eased the suffering of my body and the spirits. However, it now seems the evidence that has been gathered against her is likely to be a true. If she has betrayed me before and after marriage, then it is treason, and she must die.
She befriended only 3 children, Princess Mary, Princess Elizabeth, and Prince Edward, and took care of their studies.
Henry is a big revenge, and Catherine is attending to his needs, nursing her sick husband, whilst writing her first book, published Prayers and Meditation.
King Henry is dead. God rest his soul. He has had 6 wives, of which I am the last. Most importantly, I have outlived the king. He has not divorced me. My head is still on my shoulder. For that, great mercy, I give thanks to the Lord. Words of warning. My life has taught me, if you wish to survive in this world, you should always remember in your mind that the art of being a woman surely lies in the art of managing a man. For myself, I now speak fortified with my education and intelligence. I have survived several years at this treacherous Tudor court. Many have served with my downfall, but I have outwitted them all. I have cared for the old king and both lordship, along my stepchildren as would a mother. I have flattered King Henry with my attention and smile. I have nursed his ills and soothed his pain. I have attended him on his deathbed, and my reward is to have survived. I am still young enough, and as you will read in history book, I shall marry again and one day have a daughter. My life is not yet over, and if I look to the future, I can promise England that Princess Elizabeth shall one day be her greatest queen. If only King Henry had known that he did not need a son, how much happier his life would have been. If only he had realized that his most precious jewel of all lay in the tiny Princess Elizabeth, she would, with her courageous nature and furious intelligence, carry on the under of brilliant leadership. England, under her brilliant leadership, finally defeats Spain.